All right, it's Friday, October 11th. I'm buying some QQQ 485 calls here at 894. This is on the bar number 2, kind of moving up above bar number 1 after a gap lower that took out the pre-market lows in this little pivot, but held the bottom of yesterday's range and now wants to start up. We'll see if it kind of goes up a little higher this morning, kind of like yesterday where we gapped down a little bit but then held and went green. If you look at the early morning trade, we gapped down a little, follow through lower, but then a red to green move above the first bar high. That gave you a morning trade all the way up here to take out yesterday's high as expected. On this big green bar from yesterday, you took out that high, then you settle in a little bit. Now again, we want to gap down, but buying immediately comes in. We'll see if with 1 day to go in the week, it looks like we want to kind of hold this green. We're in this trading range in here, as I've discussed on previous videos on the daily chart, kind of chopping around. So it is possible, we hit the top of the range, we can come back lower, but opening price action seems to want to move up today. So we'll see if today we close green, and maybe it's just kind of a 3-week pause before an eventual continuation higher into the rest of October. So we'll find that out. But again, we're gapping down to bottom kind of this range area, or bottom of the very short-term range from yesterday, but immediately starting higher. So we'll see if we kind of follow through to the top near to yesterday's high and close the week green in this overall. If we look at the 15-minute chart and spread it out, it's kind of a big trading range in here. You can see we have hit the top of the range. So if we fail up here, we could eventually get a 2-down day, come to the bottom of this range down here. But for now, it looks like we're kind of pausing at the top of this area, not necessarily failing, because each time it gaps down, buying comes in. So maybe it's just a pause area at this pivot high, ready to eventually break out higher. And that's what opening price action, at least this morning, is saying. We'll see if we get the follow through higher.